Tell me a little bit about the wild Tchoupitoulas.
Wild Tchoupitoulas. Okay, I used to see
And tell people what the wild Tchoupit, for people
Okay.
who haven't been to New Orleans.
Mardi
Explain.
Gras, Mardi Gras Indians, carnival time. That back in the days, what I know about it was that was the way for black people to participate in Mardi Gras and carnival, was to mask as an Indian. And it goes back, I heard some stories about Congo Square having some mingling of some slaves and some Native Americans. And I think that's kind of where it was rooted out of, that relationship.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you're a working class black dude, maybe might be a mailman or something, going to spend certain amounts of his money to buy feathers, plumes,
A
ostrich
lot of
plumes.
money, too, because it's real expensive.
And they would start sewing. They would sew these costumes, and that was the way for black folk to participate in Mardi Gras. And basically, you got away with some liberties too. I mean, you know, maybe the police wouldn't mess with you on Mardi Gras if you were masked as an Indian. So I remember spending one Mardi Gras in a car, and we didn't really have a car for the most part. When I was little, we kind of had access to cars every now and again, but I don't remember us actually having like a car until later on. I remember my dad's, he had the Thunderbird later on, but for the early part, I remember us riding around trying to figure out what we were going to do one Mardi Gras, and I was sitting in the back of the car dressed as a pirate or some shit. And we were late. We got a late start, so we kept getting caught behind the parades. And we was trying to, I guess they had some particular place we were trying to go. And we never made it to anywhere. We ended up just pulling over, and we got out and we saw some Indians.
That was the first time you seen them?
That wasn't the first time I'd seen them,
yeah.
but I'm like, okay, this is cool with me.
You're there.
I
That's
was
Mardi
very
Gras
small,
right
but
there. You're in the middle of Mardi Gras
yeah.
if you come stumble across the Indians.
But I saw my great uncle Jolly, George Landry, Big Chief Jolly. I saw him with a Mardi Gras costume, with an Indian costume on, and it was a thing of beauty, man. It was like, and when I first saw him masked, I don't know if that he was it was with any tribe or anything, or I just saw him by himself with a costume on, and I saw I remember a lady was with him with a costume on, and I believe that was my cousin Carlos, his mama Jean. That was anyway, later on he started a tribe called the Wild Tchoupitoulas.
And for people that don't know, the Mardi Gras Indians look incredible. They spend all year making these elaborate costumes with feathers and rhinestones. And they're real works of art. And they're very big and they're very heavy. And there are several Indian tribes in downtown New Orleans, uptown New Orleans, and all the neighborhoods. And Mardi Gras Day is when they come out in their finery. And it's a sight to see. It really is. And, after Katrina, the Hurricane Katrina, we were all worried that was something that might be a thing of the past.
Yeah.
But it's strong. It's still really, really strong. And it's a very important part of the Indian culture. And there's a tune on that, on the wild, Iman's talking about the Wild Tchoupitoulas. They actually made an incredible record. And it's called simply the Wild Tchoupitoulas.
Yes, and that was the collaboration. That was the Meters and the brothers, all of them together.
Yeah.
With my great uncle
Toussaint.
Big Chief Jolly, and Alan Toussaint produced.
Yeah.
But I thought, why don't they start a band? The brothers and the Meters. That was like my dream.
Well, I
project.
think that was the ultimate record, wasn't it?
That was like the Meters and the brothers.
And a lot of the songs are really very interesting songs if you dig the story, get hip to the stories behind them. And Brother John, there's a song on the album called Brother John Is Gone. And Brother John, I've since learned, was a guy called Scarface
John.
And Scarface John was one of the singers.
With the TikToks.
And the TikToks and Huey Piano Smith and the Clowns.
Yeah.
And that was the band that James Rivers played sax in. James that was on the show a couple of weeks ago.